Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 27th of December and it's just after 10 o'clock. Um, we've had a bit of strength in the Australian dollar over the last few weeks. It came down onto support down here and it bounced back up. We've seen the commercials take a long ratio of 1.78 to 1 over the speculators' shorts, and we've seen quite a nice rise. It's about 260 pips on the Australian dollar. I had a sell limit here, which we took early this morning, and the RSI is just coming over to up to the 69.1. I've moved my trend line over a little bit because we sort of got tangled up in it about like that. So I've moved it over a little bit, and I'm waiting for this to break back down. The Australian dollar is a commodities currency, and we expect a break in commodities over the coming 2018. There's a slowing up in China, and they've also got a fixed interest rate. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm expecting weakness on this pair. Pound US dollar. Again, we've got a little bit of what I think is probably weakness on the dollar. We've got a commercial short ratio of 1.39 to 1, and we're above the 50 on the RSI. I really don't expect much upside on this pair. I'm expecting them to go back down through. I've just got my one trade in there, and I'll be adding to it when we break down. I'm expecting to go down to the 129 level still. USD Canadian dollar, as I said before, don't rush to get back into this. We're following a trend line down. We've gone through support down the bottom here, so we've seen a little bit more weakness in this pair, waiting for a break back up. In fact, I might just take a little bit of the lean off that. There we go, and I'll be getting back in long when it breaks back up. We've seen quite a bit of strength this morning in the oil price, so that might be helping the Canadian dollar a bit. Euro USD, a little bit of upside this morning, bit of weakness in the dollar. I'm expecting this to break back down. Slow week this week, but we'll see what happens here. We've got a short ratio of 1.63 to 1 on the commitment of traders. That is an extreme 5-year position, so we are expecting downside on the euro. USD Japanese yen, we've got a commercial ratio of 5.53 to 1 long for the yen. I am expecting quite a big move on the yen in the January period, so this is going to be quite a good trade for us over the next few months. The yen, in my opinion, is well oversold, and we're going to see more strength follow through for it. We're still above the 50 on the RSI. I'm waiting for it to break down into the bearish area below the 50. USD Swiss franc, it's really done sideways movement the last few weeks. The long ratio has actually increased to 4.63 to 1 from last week's. But we have seen quite a lot of open interest actually. We've lost quite a lot of open interest, which is a bit disappointing. We'll see where this goes, but quite honestly, I'd be surprised to see more upside to it. We are just above the 50 on the RSI. We're at about 52, and I'm waiting for a bit of downside. We've got resistance just north at 99,460. It has struggled in the past to get above this, and below it over here. So we'll see where that goes later on. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, we're seeing, same with the Australian dollar, we're seeing more strength. We followed the trend line up. I'm waiting to sell this back short. Interesting to see how far it goes. It did look like it was going to stall at this resistance here, which is 0.70290, and we've broken through that, so there's more upside unfolding in this pair. We've got a commercials ratio of 3.61 to 1 long, so we'll see how far that goes up, and we want to sell it back down. Same with silver, more upside for silver. We'll see where that goes. It's bounced up my trend line. I think this might have a bit more legs on it, so we'll see where it goes to. The US dollar, the DXY spot, it's had more weakness, and this is the problem that we're seeing with the pairs. We've had strength in the Australian dollar, and we've also had a bit of weakness in the US dollar. So that hasn't helped on the euro, US dollar, or whatever. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you later on in the week. Cheers now.